All right, so today we're going to be doing the closed basket weave wrap for an ankle sprain. And we have our patient here. She has sprained her left ankle, and there is an inversion sprain, which makes up 90% of ankle sprains. So we're going to be wrapping this a little bit differently than we would wrap an ankle that has been gone through an eversion ankle sprain. So first what we want to do is we want to cover it with adhesive spray, and then we're going to add some friction pads over two sections. You mostly want to add the friction pads over anywhere that's bony and where there's tendons, so that prevents irritation. If I can get these open. So keep your ankle straight, your toes straight up as possible. Yeah. So I'm going to put a friction pad here, and then I'm going to put one at the base of the Achilles tendon, the bottom right here. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to move on to the under wrap. This is going to cushion the foot, and this is going to stop irritation from the actual tape that's being wrapped on here. So that rip stays right in place. And then we're going to add the anchors with the tape. It's going to go, one anchor is going to go directly above where the wrapping is going to be. The second anchor will go on the foot. What would be ideal is to have tape that is easily rippable, which they make, so they don't have to keep cutting. But I don't have that, so we did the anchors, and then we're moving on to the stirrup strips, which I've pre-cut here. And the stirrup strips are going to go right on the first anchor, down the leg, and we're going to go from the medial side of the leg, starting there, and work our way to the lateral side, because this is an inversion ankle sprain. And then from there, we're going to move right to a stirrup strip, which is going to go over the last strip we just did. We're going to start on this anchor, wrap it around the back of the ankle, the foot, to this anchor right here. One's a little bit too long, so we'll cut it. And then we repeat that 2 more times. And try to keep your foot straight. So we're going to start back here again. Do that. And a stirrup strip. No, sorry, this is the horseshoe strip. One more horseshoe. Okay, a little extra again, so we'll cut that off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start closing the leg right here. So and then repeat that all the way up the leg. And then the last step, we're gonna add in the heel hooks. And then we'll do one on the reverse side. And that should be it. I can get a closer view. There's the ankle. Some improvements that can definitely be made, but I think we got it as good as I could on my first couple tries. So there we go. And her ankle's not actually sprained, so I can go like this to it.
I feel safe.
So we're gonna quickly be discussing 2 exercises that you can do when you have a sprained ankle. There's a lot more than 2, but we're gonna briefly discuss only 2 of them. One is a range of motion exercise and another one is a stretching exercise. So for the range of motion exercise, it's an extremely easy exercise to do with your ankle. And what you wanna do is you actually just wanna trace the alphabet with your toe 1 to 3 times, depending on how much you can do it. So you can lay back, you can even do this in bed, but you wanna raise up your foot and you literally just wanna trace letters with your toe. And the good thing about this, B, C, D, you keep going. Good thing about that is it forces your, what doesn't force your ankle? It makes your ankle work in all different directions. So you're actually stretching it out, rotating it, the calf is being activated, and you're going up, you're going down, medial movement, lateral movement. You're gonna be doing dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. So it goes through a lot of movements that are crucial to what your ankle does on a daily basis. And then the next one we're going to be discussing is a towel stretch. So this one's a little bit more simple, but can definitely be painful. And you want to make sure with this one that you're doing what your ankle can actually endure, because you don't want to do too much and then re-injure your ankle. So roll up a towel or fold it up in a bunch of small folds. And then you want to take the ankle, put it on the ball of your foot, and then you want your knee to be completely straight, and then you want to slowly pull your toes towards your body, and I already can feel a stretch in my calf muscle and behind my knee. And you want to do 15 to 30 seconds, and you want to do 2 to 4 times. So I would hold that for 15 seconds if I felt that was good, or if I could do a little bit longer, I'd go for the 30, and then I would put it back on, and I would repeat the same thing. Make sure my knee is staying completely flat, and if you can pull a little harder, but go gently. Don't start pulling right away too hard. And if you want to even it out, even though your other ankle is most likely not injured, you can kind of stretch out the other leg the same way, just so it evens it out. But that's it. Those are the 2 exercises I would recommend. And yeah.